And... It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. Among the countless once juniors, such a small fragment of consciousness where both will gradually fade until they... I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara. So it looks like we did manage to... Huh? Both are fine. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me. Got it. To be honest... Oh, and go and get some...
Traveler? Paimon?
Maybe you were sleepwalking.
I see. Huh.
We've spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her. Oh, we can't just keep waiting around like this.
Astra at...
Hi, Catherine!
Commissions, huh? Oh, how about... and if possible...
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. In that case, please go to Port...
Hey, that's not any better.
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually,
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe you. So it's not... So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways. And I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sumeru festival. In my dream, I also got to sit on a... You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sumeru festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where every... Huh? Wasn't I describing her... No! By the way, have you... Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. Her condition is stabilized. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figured... Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off and... So our first priority should... Oh! Good point. Let's continue our chat here. Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate? Actually, I've already done a little bit. I've already tried that. It seems that from... Have you already caught the sage's attention? I'm guessing not yet. In any case, No way, that... You mean it'd be too easy to... No, it's not that. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are... That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru. We're in the dark as of now. After all... Nahida, you're super smart. According to a popular theory... Okay, but... Well, I've been thinking I should find someone. You're saying we should Oh, before... Actually, Setaria. We ran into her. Big Paimon still She was born in the desert. Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must... The name Setaria means later on. She was chosen soon after. The star began to waver. Instead of staying... But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and clothed... From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up on... But she doesn't really support the... Indeed. She's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had all right. That way, not only from my past observation, tomorrow afternoon just to prepare. Let's go... This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling. No, talking stuff.
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fate? The divine voice...
Huh?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future.
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospects. Nope. Oh. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for many tens of thousands of years. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination?
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune...
Is that so?
If you were to bring some...
Is this another one? Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Setaria a lot when she first moved. When they start talking...
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
This should be our final stop. Sitar... Nahida! It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens.
Hi there. I've feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh?
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about ship.
Ah, that's right. After all, I grew up in Liyue, but...
What an ad. So this restaurant?
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons.
I see. Has that...
So, was that? Sataria's all. I remember you. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland. Although she knew she should return home to help the... So, how do we set that up?
Well, King Dashred is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engage... But, if we were to borrow some of...
So, you...
Yep. As long as...
so...
Exactly.
Huh?
That's no problem. Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
You're not wrong.
It's... if it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people...
Yeah, don't be...
All right.
Benny's and... Let's go find some treasure. Oh. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Oh, here she comes. Sitar. Let's quietly follow her. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you.
Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
Are you— Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about trouble.
Okay then. You just... Strange. Your cats seem pretty... I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they?
So...
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. The gods are asking. Sitaria, why haven't
I gone home?
Sitaria,
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
what an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me—
King Deshret? No wonder he would... Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the Academia.
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer.
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his... I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Ooh, well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like...
All I know are some... Anyway, enough of that.
She's at Akeem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away!
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft. Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Huh? Wasn't he...
He sprained it.
Actually, while we're talking about him, is he...
Yeah, he's been
If you could find the time, please. He has a quick temper, and is all...
Oh? So, who... I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your...
Akeem, you don't mean... You've also become...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick...
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this!
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right, but once everything...
Come on! Sitaria...
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something? Wait, did you just say attic? I thought this place didn't have an attic.
Well... Oh, right. I celebrated the Sub-Zero's fest...
Wait, How could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed. In reality, shouldn't you?
Please, please stop!
Even now, Satari is still trying to remember.
She can no longer justify.
Hey, she's
This is the most
Mercenary,
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening.
heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started
Miss Zetaria. Nothing.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day.
You must face the truth, Zetaria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared.
Child of King Deshret,
Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Zetaria, why haven't you gone home?
I've also been running from my guild, but no matter how much I may try...
You won't necessarily...
How do you know?
That's not important. The important thing is if you could provide some assistance in this matter.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always... Please tell me. What...
How much do you know of...
I was just one of the... But I know very little. I've just been... However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city.
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work.
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the... One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the... let me...
The Academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny.
All right.
So...
that'll...
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, maybe it's time for me to find a...
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed... The Traveler's execution was in June. Well, now that... Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just... No. The... That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your... Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need... Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot... If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump after all. The Academia should still be unable to Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our... Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course... No, I think he's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this... maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off.
Well, regardless. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards. This hour of the night.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh no! What should we do? These are all just regular people!
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
This should be far enough. Is Nahida going to be okay? Paimon wasn't counting on... and that even the sages are wary of him. Yeah. Now that... But... what are the Fatui... Yeah. Nahida said we'll meet again... you mean... Oh, right! Even though he turned... There's no time to look...